Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Dear friends, yesterday we discussed about the paper 1, the orientation class, and as I told, today I am going to discuss about the paper 2, UGC net paper 2, that is history. Paper 2. So before going into the discussion about the syllabus and the paper, just I'll let you know what are the career opportunities are there after doing graduation or post graduation in history. So first of all, taking about the education field or teaching field, there are various opportunities are there. Like if you qualify for a UGC net and get JRF, you will be able to do your PhD for a period of 5 years with a stipend of around 30 to 35,000 per month, and with a allowance and contingency fund will be there. So now after qualifying UGC net, you are eligible to become an assistant professor in any university or in any college. Now after assistant professor, you also will be promoted to associate professor and even at the status of professor, and your your talents and skills can make you to become a vice chancellor of a university too. So this is the opportunity that has got in the higher education. And also coming to the other one, at the graduate level there is a chance of becoming a lecturer in any college, maybe autonomous college or affiliated college. There is a chance of becoming lecturer, and even at plus 2 level you can become a teacher along with the post graduation degree. If you have BEd, that is bachelor in education, you can become a teacher at plus 2 level to teach only the subject history. And coming, this is all about the career education in career opportunities in education. And coming to the other like other fields, if you take the archaeological department or state archives or the museums, you can become an employee in these departments, okay, with a history. And not only that one, coming to the in the field of competitive exams, so the syllabus history is included in almost all the competitive exams, taking may it be the UPSC or State Public Service Commission, the paper history is included. So there is also that after doing your PhD in history, you also become a historian. Okay, that you will be able to write the history. So these are some of the opportunities, and even with a general graduation degree, you are eligible for all the government posts that are there as a general graduation degree. Okay. Now these are some of the career opportunities taking history as a subject, and now we will be discussing about the paper 2 history, the UGC syllabus. So paper T basically it has got 100 questions and 200 marks. So the paper, especially talking about the history, The paper is set tough, and only out of 100, around 60 to 65 questions able to do. At the top scorer, at most we may be getting 65 or up to 70. That's it. But beyond the 70, we see very rarely beyond the 70 they score. 70, I mean 70 uh, questions they do. Right. Okay. And the syllabus is divided like uh, no, taking whole Indian history, especially the focus history is on Indian history. Before 2020, they included even the world history, but now they discarded the world history. Only the Indian history is given. Starting with ancient Indian history, medieval Indian history, and modern Indian history. So ancient Indian history, like around 10 units are there in its history, and 3 chapters comes from the ancient Indian history, and 3 chapters come from the medieval Indian history, and 3 chapters will come from modern Indian history. And the other one, the next 10th chapter is from historiography or research methodology. So 10 questions we will get from here. So 20 marks. So like that the syllabus is divided. Now as I said, the unit 1, this one starting with the archaeological sources in ancient Indian history and the Stone Age to up to the rise of Buddhism, the unit 1 is dedicated. Now, what are the things? Basically, the first unit will be dealing with the sources. What are the types of sources, like archaeological sources and the literary sources? How the history is constructed, and then after the sources, we will be discussing about the Stone Age, maybe the 3 Stone Ages: Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic. And then after the Stone Age, we will have IBC. IBC, Indus Valley Civilization, one of the important uh, topic in this unit. And after this, we will have Vedic Age, maybe early Vedic and later Vedic, including both ages. Even the Vedic literature is included in this. Then after the Vedic Age, we will be discussing about the Mahajanapadas. Mahajanapadas. So there were around 16 Mahajanapadas were there, and what were the republican states in the 16 Mahajanapadas, and what were the monarchical state in this. So we will be discussing. And after the Mahajanapadas, we will be dealing with the emergence of new religions. Emergence of new religions. That's Buddhism, Jainism, and Advikas. There were around 63 new sects have come up during this period. Okay, up to the rise of the new religions, the unit gets end. Then the unit 2 starts with the rise of Magadha. Rise of Magadha. So now the political history begins from here. then Magadas, then after that Mauryas we will have, then in this only we will have the Guptas, the Shatavahanas, and to Shatavahanas we will have. So Shatavahanas, in this second unit we will have up to Harshavardhana. We will have up to Harshavardhana. Then coming to the third unit, I'm just highlighting the important topics in the each chapter. So in the third unit, you will have early dynasties, or this is also called early medieval period. Early medieval period, especially the regional dynasties like what were the Rashtrakutas, Pratiharas, Gurjara Pratiharas, Palas, the tripartite struggle will be there. Na? So then Senas of Bengal, the Chalukyas, Kalyani Chalukyas, Badami Chalukyas. So up to 1206 where the medieval period starts. Even coming of the Islam to India also we will see in this chapter 3. Okay, and talking about the chapter 4, now in this chapter 4 we will have a discussion about the Delhi Sultanate, Mughals, and Vijayanagaras, Bahmanis. All these some other dynasties are there. We will be dealing with all these, the political, only in the unit 4, the political history of all these dynasties. And in chapter 5 or unit 5, we will be dealing with administration of this Delhi Sultanates, Mughals, Vijayanagara or Bahmani Sultans, whatever the contemporary dynasties are there, we will be dealing with them in the fifth unit. And coming to the sixth unit, we will be dealing with the social life, society, art and architecture, of medieval India, like Delhi Sultanates again, the Mughals, the Vijayanagara. So about their society, arts and architecture, literature, all these things will be dealing in the unit 6. Then the seventh unit, that is we will be dealing with maybe the sources available for the modern India. Now modern India begins here. Maybe the coming of Europeans, like Portuguese, Dutch, Danes, French or English. So coming of all these European companies to India and how they settled. We will be discussing all this. Then along with that, how the British has got hold of India and sent other powers to out of India, like even they defeated French in the Carnatic Wars, and no, they shifted their economic power from India, and even the Dutch, how they shifted their economic power to Indonesia. So how the British has played their main role in sending the other European powers back to their respective places. And and in chapter 8 we will be dealing with the economic expansion of British India, I mean the East India Company, or the after the 1857 revolt, how they expanded, like drain theory by Dadabhai Nehruji, how the British looted India economically, and how they made the Indian farmers to suffer. How the British took our raw material or raw resources from India to England or the British, and how they exported uh, ready-made goods to India. So the India has become a market for them. So we will be dealing all this brain theory and social life at that time in this chapter. Okay. And coming to the ninth one, in the ninth we will be dealing with the national movement. First INC we will see the foundation of INC in 1885 during Lord Dufferin time. Then up to 1917, where Gandhi has entered into the active politics. So now 19 to up to the 17 to up to independence, we call it as a Gandhian era also, and the national freedom struggle in India starts from the role played by Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, and Jawaharlal Nehru, and how Ambedkar has fought for the Dalits. So all these things we will be dealing in the ninth chapter or ninth unit. And finally, coming with the 10th unit, that is historiography. Why this paper is included, it means, suppose if you are getting JRF and you will be going for the studies to do your PhD. So to do PhD you should have a minimum knowledge about how to do the research and what are the things we need to do the research, like what is historiography, the history of history, like how the history is written. Like during British period, how they written. For example, the British Indian history mostly at that time before independence is written by the Britishers. So how they looked at the Indian history means, they used to think that uh, Indians are we are superior than Indians. Like they used to think, and they used to put our history down. So we are like they compare ourselves like inferior to them. So like that they used to, and how they wrote them, what perspective they have written these their books, whatever the books are there in India on Indian history. So we will be discussing, and the other things, research methodology, like how you will collect sources to do your PhD, and what is reference, what is the bibliography. So all these things, the nature of history, the scope of history. So all these topics are included in the unit 10. So this all about the syllabus analysis. So tomorrow onwards, I will be taking class each chapter, maybe the important one, because we have soon the exam, the UGC net exam, so it will be helpful while doing. Then now and then also I keep some shorts in the form of MCQ. You also can watch all those things. Thank you.